Hey guys, hello. Can you guys hear me? Can everyone hear me? Should be easy to hear. Yes. Hello everyone. One sec. What a weird day in the market today. I think every day currently is a weird day. We're just waiting for a few people to kick in. Can't believe what's happening. Today was Tata Day. Today was Tata Day. I don't know why. Today was just Tata, Tata, Tata everywhere. Every Tata stock, almost everything was just going up. Everything's going up because of Tata today. Oh my God, someone's put a very nice Tata Motors up 19%, Tata Power up 15%, Tata Steel 3356666. Oh my God. Cost of Air India acquisition nikal gaya in just 3 hours. Very nice, Danish. That was actually a very good post. So if you guys had invested in the Tata long-term play, you should have had a very good Tata day today. Only Tata Elxsi didn't move. Everything else went up. No, Tata Elxsi didn't move. Yeah. Your Tata small case is up 53% since May 4th. Ah, yeah. Yeah. So those are all fundamental plays. They'll keep going up, keep going down. The thing is, whatever I predicted would happen after few years is happening right now. That's the weird part. It's very weird. It's very weird. Hmm. Just wait for one more minute for people to join. FOMO ho raha hai. This is like the best time for people to stay in the stock market. I don't know how long this thing will last, but this is the best time right now. Can we expect a Tata rally tomorrow? Not sure. I think it's. I don't know, man. To be honest, I would say yes, maybe we can, etc., etc. But I am not going to tell anything right now. The reason why I don't want to tell anything right now कि कुछ भरोसा नहीं है market का. No भरोसा, zero भरोसा. I bought Tata Motor DVR at 165. Smart fellow, dude. What is it now? Very smart fellow. 237 right now. Any specific reason, dude? Slightly controversial take. I don't know whether you guys have been noticing the market in the last few days. Okay, 3 4 days. There was a time when the global markets opened negative. There was a time when the European markets opened negative. There was a time when Nasdaq and S&P 500 was negative and fell down, but our Indian markets just kept going up. Did you guys notice that? World markets, Asian markets, European markets, everything is going down, but our markets are going up. Number one, okay, and there's no specific reason for our markets to go up. First of all, it shouldn't have gone up. Number one. Second thing, have you guys heard that FIIs are selling heavily, but DIIs are buying? So it's not even FIIs that are pumping money into the system, right? FIIs have actually sold a lot, and DIIs have actually bought a lot. So my question is, who are these DIIs buying a lot? Is the market being artificially pumped up right now to maintain good optics? Because if you looked at the last 5 days, if you remember the last 5 days graph, boss, is just going up and up and up and up and up, right? It's not relaxing at all. It's just going up. Um, राकेश जुंझुनवाला saying इंडिया का टाइम आ चुका है. No, I'm not saying इंडिया का टाइम नहीं है. I mean, obviously इंडिया का टाइम है because China is also screwed up big time and US is screwed up big time. But my only concern is it's going up too fast, and it's going up constantly, and it's going up too fast also. I mean, yes, as I said in the start of the month, right? I don't know whether you guys saw it in the videos. I said it in the start of the month that October month is supposed to be a very positive month generally. Okay. October month is generally a positive month because Navratri season, Morat trading, Diwali, lot of cash in everyone's hand. Also, you guys need to understand why the market is going up. Do you guys understand how liquidity plays into the market? Cash liquidity plays into the market. Do you guys know, because of the cash liquidity in the market, currently a lot of people in the market currently have a lot of money to play with, right? Too much disposable income, too much cash in the hands of a lot of people. So now, because of the liquidity that is there in the market, a lot of DIIs are buying. The liquidity is not being curbed. The RBI is not changing the rates. They're keeping it unchanged. If they change it, only then lot of changes will happen. The minute RBI changes the rates, slowly in the next one year, or maybe in the 6 to 8 months gap, you will see how the liquidity in the market will slowly be taken out of the market, and people won't have too much money in their hands, right? So in this time, if people have not made money in the stock market, and if you have actually lost money in the stock market in this particular season, then there is something wrong with your investing style. Okay, something really wrong with your investing style, because in this time, if you haven't made money, then I don't know how you'll make money in other times, because this is the bull run kind of a scenario, once in a blue moon kind of a scenario. And if it does well, great for you. If it doesn't, then I don't know what you'll do after that. Sona Comms 13%. Yeah, I mean, that's, it's fundamentally strong. It'll go up much more than 13%. 13% is nothing, right? um, so don't worry about that. Sona Comms will do well eventually, so it's not an issue. Got it? My portfolio grew from 7 to 22%. Yes. Why Loris isn't bullish? Loris has been bullish, has done a lot of rallies. Yeah, Loris is basically taking a break until the next trigger. The next trigger is usually the result. After the result, you'll see a move. It can't keep going up unnecessary, no? There has to be a trigger. In fact, if it goes up unnecessary, you have to be more careful. Right? Lotus is, yeah, it's gone up from 280 to 650, dude. It's given enough. In fact, it's given enough returns for the entire year. Right? It's given enough returns for the entire year, so it can actually relax for a bit. Tata Invest, yeah, Tata, everything has gone up today. It was a Tata day today. Tata's net worth, overall Tata Group's net worth would have gone up insane, insane, right? Can we take an entry into Sona Comms for the future? Yeah, you can. You can take entry into the Sona Comms for future. Why IT stocks are not moving up? Because IT results are coming out bad one by one. In Wipro's result came out not very attractive. The revenue actually fell down. So a lot of people predicted that the IT revenue will come well, but it didn't come well. So industry realized that, okay, boss, we have overbought it. So now time for a small correction to all these sweet people, right? Sweet IT stocks that did a lot of rally are now going to relax for a bit. ITC also started moving. Yes. Did you guys see ITC, by the way? Can anyone guess ITC's price? It's no longer 200. ITC has finally gone to 250. Last 5 days, ITC is also rallying. ITC is like, okay, मैं अभी उठने वाला हूँ. Enough. You guys have made enough fun of me. Enough memes have been shared. ITC from finally has got up and has gone up quite significantly. Finally, it's realized, oh shit, अभी bull market चालू है, so we should now start moving upwards because it's a bull market. So I think it came too late to the party, but it's at the party nonetheless. Okay, I think Infosys result also came up. Infosys result is also here. Wipro result is also here. Let's see. It'll depend on what the IT stocks will do. So basically, there's a weird correlation. Whenever IT stocks go down, Bank Nifty goes up. Okay, there's a very weird trade-off. I don't know what that trade-off is, but it's a very weird trade-off. So whenever IT stocks go down, Bank Nifty usually tends to go up very, very high. But again, the market is just acting dumb. I don't know. I can't understand, dude. It's too much growth, right? When to exit is the major question. You'll come to know. There'll be one day when you get up in the morning and suddenly there will be Sensex down 1,500%, 1,500 points. That's when you exit. Right? That's when you realize, oh shit, abhi niche jaane wala hai. Right? So if you really want to exit, yeah, new history is being created. You're absolutely right. It's just going up quite drastically. Any stock you pick now is going up, right? For example, even if I bloody pick Suzlon, what is Suzlon right now? The stocks that never move. See, 7 rupees. Suzlon is still going down. Wow, it's not got the Modi effect. Oh, it actually went up a lot. It went from 5 rupees to 7 rupees. Okay, it gave nice 50% gains already. Yeah, this is a weird effect of our country. I don't know why. Hmm, very interesting. Salman Khan is planning to come into the NFT space. Have you heard about this? Salman Khan is coming into NFT. Confirmed his association with the platform with Salman Khan Static NFTs. The platform aims to be the largest Bollywood centric NFT marketplace in the world. Which platform is this by? It's called Bolly Coin. Oh my god, very interesting. Bolly Coin. Are you kidding me? Nice. Bollywood themed cryptocurrency. Who all will buy Salman Bhai? Coming soon. Wow, crazy. Dude, why would you buy Salman Khan's static image, dude? And the partners of this Bolly coin are Arbaz Khan Production, Salman Khan Films, Sohail Khan Productions. Sub banao. Sub banao. Don't leave anybody behind. This is insane. Very interesting, boys. There's a Bolly coin also being done. क्या क्या होता है आजकल दुनिया में Salman Khan's coin is coming out. Tata Motors is hitting 20% upward circuit. Lot of things are happening. Interesting things are happening. Nonetheless, okay. What else went up today? Some of the PSU banks went up today. Do you guys see that? Let me just check this. So a few stocks have gone up today. By the way, Jubilant Foodworks has been going up from the last 2 3 months, 2 3 days. How many of you all have heard of Jubilant Foodworks? JUBL. Do you guys know what company it runs for all the people who are new here? JUBL, Jubilant Foodworks, Domino's, yeah. So apparently, Domino's sales, people are predicting due to the festive season, a lot of people will order Domino's, and because of that, it will go up. If you have seen Jubilant Foodworks chart, if anyone opens Jubilant Foodworks chart and sees how it's been performing in the last 2 days, you will see a massive upward movement, right, in the last few days. If you go to that chart and see it, Jubilant Foodworks is just going up and away, right? Something else that is doing going up, Jubilant Foodworks, basically, I'll tell you, in the last 1 week, last not 1 week, last 2 days has given around, no, only today it gave 5%. Monday it gave another 1.5. Totally from Thursday to now, it's given almost 10%, 10% returns, right? So this is doing really well. Uh, Not Ingravia, not Ingravia. This is Jubilant Foodworks, guys. Jubilant Foodworks. Then one more company is doing well. Naukri is also doing well. Naukri is trying to do a nice breakout. By the way, today a company called BHEL, Bharat Heavy Electrical, Heavy Electrical Limited. Yeah, they basically did a breakout today. They did a breakout. It was actually predictable because there are a lot of people talking about BHEL doing a breakout today, and it actually broke out, um, especially in the morning. Federal Bank also did a very good upward movement today, did a slight kind of a breakout. Do you guys want to see what are the breakout stocks for tomorrow? There's a way to check this out. So I'll tell you one hack, okay? Something that I do, it's a very weird hack. So this is a Twitter hack. Okay, I do this on Twitter. So every time something does really well, for example, today BHEL did really well, correct? So I just go to Twitter and search BHEL. Yeah, I'm learning trading, no, Davneet. I'm learning intraday trading. So winning some, losing some, overall still profit, but I'm learning a lot. So what I do is whenever something's rallying, right? So today, for example, BHEL did well. So I just go to Twitter and search BHEL, and you'll see a lot of these people tweeting about BHEL. And then I'll see someone who's made a right call today. Okay, some guy would have made a right call today. Maybe before BHEL even started rallying, I will go find when he made the call before the rally call, right? And once I do that, I go through his entire Twitter profile, check out what is happening. Is it doing well? Is it not doing well? What has he predicted in the past? I do some back testing by myself. And once I do back testing, I realize, oh shit, this is good. And I keep checking him out constantly, right? And I keep following him and check out anything that he puts out after that. So every time something comes out, I keep checking like this. So I do a weird thing like that. I keep stalking a lot of people on Twitter during live market hours, and I see. So whenever I check someone giving a positional call or someone giving a buy call, I obviously go to my chart and check if it's even viable to do it. If it's not viable to do it, I don't buy it. If I feel there's a lot of volumes, it seems positive, it can go up, then good. Then I add it or then I buy it. Understood? Awesome. What else did it go up? What else go up? So I found few guys. Obviously, I won't tell you who those guys are. You guys can figure it out by yourself. But I found few guys that have actually given some weird, good weird levels, right? Now, so for example, there's a lot of people who are expecting Bajaj Finance. A lot of people are expecting Bajaj Finance to hit 8,000. Okay, because it's very close to hitting 8,000. Yesterday only a lot of people have predicted that it might hit 8,000. It didn't hit 8,000. Today it's gone up to 7,929. And a lot of people are predicting that it will break 8,000. 8,000, if it breaks, that's going to be your next, that's its all time high, right? So if it breaks 8,000, it's going to hit its all time high and it'll again start moving in the upward direction. So 8,000 you should look out for. Stocks for tomorrow to watch out for, if you want to watch out, Bajaj Finance 1. Okay. If you really want to watch out for stocks, that's what I'm saying. Let me check what else is there. One sec, I'll tell you all the stocks to watch out for. So I usually like looking at breakout stocks. The reason why I like looking at breakout stocks is one, massive volume pushed onto the breakout stocks, and second, like stock that, okay, I'll tell you what are the people positive on. Should I tell you what are the people who are positive on? People are positive on this stock called, one is Bajaj Finance, one is Radico Khaitan. A lot of people are very bullish on, not for long term, right? Slightly long term, you can say. Radico right now is at 1,200. I think it hit, if I'm not wrong. A lot of people in the market are very beautiful. I mean, bullish on Radico Khaitan. It had hit 1,200 yesterday or today, one of the days. Today it hit 1,200 and then it just fell down consistently. But a lot of people are predicting that Radico Khaitan will hit 2,000 in the coming few months. Number one. Okay, that is what people are saying. Again, take all of this with a grain of salt. You guys have to do your own research and figure it out, right? It's not like a hoga he kind of a situation. Um, what else are people bullish on? Let me tell you. One sec. Let me just tell you one sec. Yeah, Naukri Info Edge, people are predicting it should hit close to 7,000. Uh, that's something that a lot of people have been talking about. Jubilant Foodworks is just going up. 4,700 people are predicting in the market. India Mart also, people are predicted 9,000. It hit 9,300 today. So India Mart already we lost that entire rally. Bajaj Finance, people are still predicting 8,000 to 8,100. It can do it in one day itself. It just has to like shoot up. Some of them are predicting Deepak Nitrite also to go up, right? Deepak Nitrite to go up to around 2,990, almost 3,000. Because today, how many of you all observed? I don't know how many of you all observed Deepak Nitrite today. Even I thought it would go up today, right? The volume was very high on Deepak Nitrite today. Even I thought it would go up, but it just didn't. It just didn't have that energy to rise up for the occasion. मतलब फुस हो गया उधर ही, halfway there, right? So this is something that you should also keep in your tracking list. Who else? What else did we track? Dixon reached 5,500, so that's done. That was like quite instant. Dixon reached 5,500, so that got over. Now it's all about, what do you call it? It's all about IT stocks. IT stocks will do badly, then the banking stocks will come. Banking stocks levels is something that you will have to again wait for. Once the banking stocks come, we will figure out what to do. Could you please share your thoughts on insurance stocks, because COVID health insurance sector might grow? Yeah, insurance stocks, don't worry. I'm going to do a separate video on it called the entire insurance sector, the top three stocks. I mean, there's only three stocks, and we'll analyze all three stocks. So that presentation is ready. I have to just come and do it. I'll be doing another episode. I mean, I'll be doing another video tomorrow. Yes, Amrutanjan went up by 6%, but we'd already spoken about Amrutanjan, right? I think I put that in the Super 20, if I'm not wrong. Have I? I'm not sure. One somewhere, either in the coffee can or Super 20, I've put Amrutanjan. Amrutanjan's a good stock. Don't worry. Akshat did a video. I saw. Amrutanjan is a good stock. Very under. I mean, it's a small cap stock, so be slightly careful because it's slightly risky. Uh, so yeah, everyone spoke about it. It looks interesting. It's not bad at all, but keep an eye out for Bajaj Finance 8000. If it breaks, it's going to shoot up. Okay, so you should be smart about it. uh, be very interested in that. Keep your eye out for that. Delta Corp also. IEX, my god, IEX finished its rally over today. It went up to 800 and came down a little bit. No, IEX is just shooting. By the way, IEX a few days ago on October 8th was at 642, and now IEX is at 793. 800 basically, IEX, right? It's gone up crazy amount. Crazy amount. It's gone up today. IEX. Hmm. But the shocking news was today's Tata Motors straight away shot to 15% and then shot to 20% and then said done. Delta also is doing well, dude. Delta also did well. Not today, but overall, Delta has gone up. It reached a high of 307 and then it's come down to 283. But Delta, again, I think, if I'm not wrong, Delta's at its all time high right now. So Delta is also moving in a slow upward journey. If you're looking at Delta, it's also moving in a slow upward journey. What else is happening? Let's look at Infosys result. IT Infosys net profit jumps 11% year on year to 5,400 crores, but we don't care about net percent. I want to see did your total revenue increase or not, right? Net profit is fine. Okay, IT services revenue increased to 29,000 crores from 27,000 crores. It went up marginally. Revised revenue guideline revised upwards from 14 to 16 to 16.5 to 17.5. Okay, so this seems like a very interesting thing. I think it's a positive one. Um Infosys seems like a positive one. I wouldn't be surprised if it actually goes up tomorrow. Okay, let's take a few people on stage and ask any questions. Okay, if you wanna come on stage, just click on the speaker request button. I'll take a few people on stage and we can. Don't feel shy. You can ask any question you want. I'm not gonna bite you guys. Okay. All smart people coming on stage. Okay, guys, go for it.
Hey Shashank, I had a question.
Yeah.
So, I had two questions actually. The one was, what do you feel about current market valuations? What is your take on that?
Current market valuations are currently discounting everything to growth. That's what they're doing right now. They're saying growth, and that's why everything is justified. It is not supposed to be justified, but the growth is justifying it. So anything I say, if I say it's overvalued, it's not overvalued because they're predicting a growth. So it's weird.
But in that way, if they are predicting growth, and if maybe in a chance it happens that the prediction goes wrong, then in that case it might crash, right?
Yeah, that's always there. No, that's the risk of investing, right? It can always crash. So you should always be ready for it. The minute it crashes, you sell off everything. That's all, or you hold it and average it down. If you have fundamentally strong stocks, you can just average it.
Okay. And the second question was, what is your point of view on gold, buying gold right at the moment?
I think it's a good hedge. It's a good hedge to start buying. You can start buying gold. Because worst case
Because I,
scenario, at least gold will save your ass, right?
yeah,
Yeah, so it's a good time to buy gold, I would say.
thank you.
Thank you, Uday. Yeah.
Um, okay. Himanshu, if you can go, not a problem. I'll.
No, please
Okay,
go ahead,
okay.
please.
Hi, Shashank. I had.
Oh, by the way, guys, one more thing. If you swipe left, I have put a new room called Market Chat Room. So if you guys want to talk about the market or you want to talk about anything, it's basically a chat interface where anyone and everyone can just sit and chat with each other. Okay? Just putting it out there. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So, hi. I just had two questions. The other day, I saw your video about cryptocurrency, right? The one we are talking about Solano and Terra Luna and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So, I have CoinDCX as my place to buy crypto. They don't have
yeah.
Terra Luna. I've checked it. Like on the app, it's not there, but on the website, it shows it's there, but it's in dollars. So
Hmm.
should I write to them and check with that, or is it not available? I mean, uh,
Why don't you buy it from any other exchange? There are so many exchanges in the market right
so
now. You
you
can
can
use
have
anyone and buy
multiple
it.
exchanges, or because I was thinking that maybe there'll be some discrepancy, So I just
No, nothing, no discrepancy.
okay, okay. So I'll
You
just
can create you can create everything and sit down also, no issues at all.
okay, okay. Okay, then I'll just check some other thing and open that. The second one, the Super 20 that you had, right? I
Yeah.
was actually had all of that before, and now today I've bought the Super 20 just today.
You had all of
And
them before. You had all the
no,
20
no,
stocks
no,
before.
not all of them. Some of them based on seeing your videos and stuff like that. So I had a few of them already, but today I saw that it was everything is on the high side. But still, today I took a judgment call and I put the money in, and I just started today.
Okay.
But the thing is, yeah, since these are all good, like there was a question right about crash. So you were saying that you can sell if the Nifty is down, but then that time
Yeah.
you can still put more, right? Because I've kept some extra in liquid fund just for cases like this. Because
Yeah, I would
if
average
you,
Super 20. I would
yeah,
blatantly
exactly,
just
yeah,
close my eyes and
that
average it.
that's what I wanted actually. Yeah, because I've kept another lakh or something separately in a liquid fund in case there's a big crash or a big correction
True,
to
true,
average
true,
down.
true.
Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to know. Thanks.
Awesome.
Hi, Shashank.
Hey, hey, Manshu, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
All good, man.
Yeah, so my question is partially answered already by Giri Prakash's one, because
Hmm.
even I've been holding some of the stocks and I've been tracking it personally, but because of the current run, most of them are more than up by 50%. So I know I want to keep it, but I don't know if I want to average up at such a high rate and wait. So that's just this thing. I'm either ways planning to keep it any which ways for a long time.
I mean, see, I don't know. That's the thing. No, see, a lot of people are saying this is the start of a bull rally. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala comes on India Conclave and says, "Abhi shuru hua hai. This is India's time," and etc. Who knows what's true, what's not true? In a bull market, everything seems rosy, rosy, and nice. Correct.
Yeah.
But we don't know when it actually hits you. It hits you. It hits you so hard that you're down back under everything, right? So that's what I don't know. What is the scene? But as long as it's going on, you just enjoy the market, keep investing, let it keep going up. See, also the thing is, if you invest now and it goes up by 50%, okay, and then it crashes by another 30%, you're still in profit of 20%.
Yeah.
Correct. But if you keep waiting for that excess, you keep waiting for it, then that will also become an issue.
And also the companies are doing really well. There nothing is changing. They're on their growth trajectory. So that's also one sort of a safety factor ahead.
Yeah, companies are doing well, and some of them are doing really well. Some of them have also invested a lot for the see now when there's liquidity, a lot of liquidity in the market. So a lot of people have invested, taken that money, and started putting it back into their own company. So all the people who are reinvesting in their own company are the smart guys right now. So whoever's doing a lot of capex is something you should keep an eye out for.
Okay, okay, thanks. And one more thing, in some of your videos, quite some time back, you'd mentioned that you might consider doing a session on how to make presentations and dashboards and something like that. Can we expect it anytime soon?
How to make presentations and dashboard? Yeah, I'm supposed to make it. This month, there's no time at all. Next month, I'll do it. This month, I'm packed. Quite packed with the episodes that are coming out. Like the whole content plan for this month is over. You can ask
Okay,
Devjani;
okay.
she's fully packed anyway. This week, there's I think two things that are coming up. Today's what? Wednesday, right? I have top five real estate stocks, or I can do insurance sector overview with the three stocks comparison that is there in the thing, right? So either real estate or insurance or both is something that I'm planning to do this week. Um, and next week, which is week three, Mastech is coming out. Mastech's review, top three chemical stocks, which a lot of people have been asking for, and Birlasoft and Newgen review because a lot of people want to know how Newgen fares with its competition. Then we have Mindtree stock review. Now the result will come out, so we can do a proper one. Top three pharma stocks which we can hold for a long term. So all the things that I do with top three is only for long term, right? Nothing for short term. Tips versus Saregama, and then next month I'm going to do one video on top three small cap long term bets as well. So that's why I said this whole week is packed, completely packed. No space, no no time at all.
That's great. We'll look forward for these sessions all again in terms of the presentation one whenever you get the time for it.
Yeah, tomorrow I think I'll do. I think either real estate or insurance. I think I'll choose something tomorrow. One of that. Right? Three insurance or five real estate. Because both are doing well. Both are actually will do well. Real estate will do well for another 2 years until the rate hike goes up back again. Insurance is going to do really well for the next few years, right? Because insurance is a very under-penetrated market in India. So I think insurance will do really well in the future.
Great, great. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you, Himanshu. One second. Yeah, guys. So as I was saying, if you guys want to chit chat in that stock market group, the chat room, I've kept it there ready. So anyone wants to chat there, you can. I also keep dropping in there to check what the chat is going on, so we can keep talking about something interesting. In fact, someone who just put today, I don't know what's his name. He put the entire Tata review today. That was very interesting. So I would like some things like that being discussed there. Can you share Avalon's revenue model? As of now, no revenue model. Once the shop kicks in, we'll take a percentage of shop later on. Right? As of now, no revenue model because we're waiting for the shop to kick in. Private channels or paid channels. Like for example, on Telegram there are a lot of paid groups, but they take it on Google Pay and it's very annoying, and then they have to check the subscription. So we'll be onboarding most of the guys from Telegram onto this platform, and then we'll take a small commission from that, 2%, 3% fees. Yeah, this one I'm talking about, Monish. You should definitely put this in that chat group and keep chit chatting. Especially, you should try to find some new stocks for tomorrow. Right? Very interesting it is. So put it there so people who come in can just look at it and have an idea. See, already some people are asking about IRCTCs, and I think you should just start chatting there, guys. It's very interesting because stock market is such a thing where there's so much information that we should definitely keep talking to each other and understand. Also, I just want to remind you guys again, tomorrow I'm doing a session on the Learn app community. So if you have not joined the Learn app community, definitely go join it. Tomorrow I'll be doing a session, I think somewhere in the evening time. I'll update it. So I'm going to see you guys there tomorrow. And also, by the way, I told you, right? Three people are giving free 1 year access to. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. is the session. So be engaged. There's some giveaway that's going on also. So try to get in. I want you guys to somehow get into that giveaway and get that free subscription pass. Yeah. Awesome. Chalo, that's it for me, guys, today. That's it for me. Send the link once again. Just go and search it here, right? Just go and search it here. You will find it. I'm not sure where the link is. I'll have to go search for that link. Let me check 1 second. Okay, I found the link. Let me just paste it here. Yeah, that's the link. You can go join that. Uh, Thanks, Shashank. Nice session. Thank you, guys. Thanks for the session. Okay. Awesome. Chalo. Bye.